Uh, oh, oh, is it morning already? Okay, on with the vlog. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Daz Bartley My Life. Start again. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Daz Bartley My Life. No, hold on. I'm too tired for this. I'm really too tired. Right, start again. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Daz Bartley My Life. It's a bit of a different video this time. I've messed this video. I have messed this video up. Hey YouTube, welcome back to Daz Bartley My Life. I'm going to be doing a vlog for this video, as I've just been on a trip away back to where Yvie's from, at Canine Partners in the Midlands in England. So I'm just going to basically be telling you how we got there, what happened, and there will be a few photos popping up throughout this video, so I hope you enjoy the photos. But it all started really as getting up at 5:30 in the morning, which I never do. That was you know, you always know when you're going away because you always have to get up early. But yeah, the ferry, we had to be at the ferry terminal for, was it 7:15? I don't know why I can't remember. We only went for one night. It was like 7:15, and it was due to go at 9:15. No, that can't be right. Anyway, we got there, and we were on the boat. I was actually really surprised how Yvie settled down really well on the boat. Luckily, we found a table, so she could kind of hide underneath the table. And yeah, it was 4 hours. 4 hours journey. Obviously, we had to get the breakfast when we got on the boat. That was quite enjoyable at the time. Yeah, so the boat was 4 hours, and then we got off the boat, and it was a really long drive, right down to Loughborough, just left of Leicester, I think. Yeah, in between Oscarthorpe and Belton. So we didn't get there until, well, the boat arrived at just after 12, and then we had to find somewhere where we could toilet Yvie. So we ended up going to, after that, we ended up going to Asda, get food and munchies and a couple of beverages. And yeah, so once we went to Asda, we drove all the way down then to Loughborough. We didn't get there until, sorry guys, I was really tired. We didn't get down there until, it was about just after 4 o'clock we got there. We were met by Yvie's trainer, who I haven't seen for a year, Laura, and Yvie she wasn't excited as I thought she was going to be. She obviously likes me more. Sorry, Laura, if you're watching this. So yeah, we got in there, we settled down, ordered an Indian. That was a really nice Indian. Heads up to whatever the Indian was called. You do great food. So we had an Indian, and then we kind of went to bed a bit earlier. The next day was Yvie's graduation day. We had to be up at 7 o'clock because the staff there wanted to use the kitchen to prepare the lunch for all of us. So we had to get up early, get breakfast. My carer, Dave, from Leonard, Cheshire, made us all a bacon, sausage and eggs and toast. So I was happy. And then we went to meet all the other Canine Partners. Yeah, when we got into there, we were talking just to some of the staff that worked there. And that's when I seen Jenna, the aftercare person. Haven't seen her for a good while. So it was nice to see her. And then Ruth Bredding and Ruth Narracott came over and introduced themselves. They were Yvie's puppy parents. And Yvie just went bonkers. She The tail was up and down, left and right, round in circles. So I think she recognised it. But they had a good cuddle, her and Ruth. And I was a bit like, it's my dog now. Because she kept threatening to take the dog back off me because she missed her. That was all quite entertaining. It was quite cool. And then we came across Yvie's mother. I didn't believe her at the start because it's a white. Yeah, was it white? Was it albino? It was a white Labrador, a white and yellow Labrador, and she was looking old, bless her. And it turns out she's had 32 puppies, and she's only 6. And Yvie was one of them. So I don't think they remembered each other though, because they weren't very they sniffing like a dog does. But yeah, I don't think they recognised each other much. But it was really nice to see her mum bringing such a beautiful dog into the world after all. So it all kicked off with the ceremony then. I had to do a little speech. Yes, I'm going to admit, because it's going to get out there anyway, I started crying throughout the speech, which is what I never do. But it was happy tears, it wasn't, So yeah, I did my speech. There was 6 partners there, all different dogs. There was a huge golden retriever with this partner. It was massive. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm glad I ain't got that dog, because it's massive. And my flat is only, this is the kitchen. It's quite small. And, yeah, there was about 6 partners there. And we all had our own, as I said, we all had to do our little speeches and the introduction of their charity and how many staff they've got and how many satellite areas they have. And so yeah, I pretty much put the Isle of Man on the map, which I'm quite happy about. Oh, sorry. And so they did their little introduction, and then we had to do our speeches. There were some really very inspirational stories out there. And there was this one lady, bless her, she'd lost everything. She got an autistic daughter or son, I can't remember. And then everything just went downhill for her. So that's just the post. Hold on, I think Yvie got the post. What's that in there, Yvie? No? Alright, good girl. I thought there might have been some post because she went to the door because I heard the gate. Good girl, Yvie. Good girl. Where was I? Yeah, there was this lady there with an autistic daughter. No, she was talking about her autistic daughter and how she came about, how the mother, came about the disability. And she pretty much lost everything. She's saying it's an unknown condition. And yeah, basically everyone was in tears and she was in tears, bless her. And then there was another girl there, and I can't remember what she had, but she had an oxygen tube on. So there's some very, very inspirational people out there in the ceremony. Well, all over the world really, but in the ceremony. And then my speech, it was just a laugh really, but it was serious about it, with some giggles, which is what I wanted. And then I started bloody crying. So, and Yvie was really good as gold, and I went, yeah, yes, you were. Sorry, you can't see the dog, she's just here. You a clever girl, aren't you? Bless her, she was knackered when we got there. Before our boat journey and then a 3.5 hour drive down there. I think she was glad to get out of the car when we got there. Wouldn't you? Yes. Oh, you good girl. You good girl. Yes, you good girl. Ah, kiss. Give us kiss. Yay, good girl. Just give me kisses. Yeah, we broke up for lunch then after the ceremony. And it was really nice lunch. I had salami, homemade coleslaw, that was amazing, new potatoes, and for afterwards we had pavlova. and reason why we went to Asda, because it said on the letter we got an email that they were doing lunch, but breaking for lunch, but we didn't know if they were doing lunch or we were just breaking for lunch. So we brought a load of food. Most of it came back with us, to be honest. So yeah, that food was nice. And then they did a little demonstration of that with their demo dogs of what they do and how they train them and stuff, and that was quite cool. Then there was photographs. We photographed with some of the trainers and Yvie's puppy parents and Yvie's mum, and pretty much it was really nice. Put it this way, it was really nice to see them all, because I've been speaking to them for months on Facebook. But it was quite nice to see it in the person. You know what I mean? See them face to face. And I'm really glad that Yvie was well behaved though. She is anyway, but I thought she might be, because it's been a year. I was a bit worried that, not that she didn't want to come back, but I didn't want to, how to word it, I didn't want her getting too attached to them again, type of thing. It's a bit jealousy, I suppose. but yeah, she was really good as gold. So after the ceremony, then we had to drive straight back to Liverpool. So that was 2.5 hours drive, I think. Yeah, but we stopped to the services halfway. There's 30 miles to go or something, said in the sat nav. Oh, and thanks for that sat nav. It was so much easier. So thanks, Dave, for bringing the sat nav. So yeah, you get 2.5 hours drive back. We stopped in the services, and we could all have the loo and a drink and a fag. Can't forget fags. And then we had to go through Liverpool then, and that was a nightmare. From leaving Leicester to going on the M6, it was just traffic after traffic. We must have been sat half an hour, 45 minutes in total, just on the M6. And then in Liverpool, probably about half an hour again. It was just stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. Sat nav was trying to take us down the road, and it was closed, so we had to go right. Yeah, we had to go round. And then we spotted the liver birds then, so we were happy. And we thought we might miss the boat, because we had to be there for 6:30, and it was like 6:05 or something, 6:10. But luckily we got there about 6:20, so all happy days. So we boarded the ferry then, and then the ferry back from Liverpool, it was only 2.5 hours. It's called the Fast Craft, the Sea Cat, I still call it. I don't know what it's called now, Sea Cat Manannan. But yeah, we found a table, just. The only thing with them tables on that boat, obviously they have to screw them down, and, oh, hold on. I think the post again. Yvie? Wanna go anything? No. No post. The gate keeps going and the postman keeps driving up and down the road. I was saying, the only thing with them boats, because when it's choppy, they have to screw the chairs down to the table. They don't really think about wheelchairs, because once they're screwed down, you can't get to the table. They're usually round tables with 4 chairs round them, and you can't get to it. So luckily, Dave spotted another table, and there was a chair missing. So yeah, by this point we were just so tired. I mean, that night when we got there, when we arrived, we didn't sleep much. Well, I slept more than him, Dave. Bless him, we only got a couple of hours. And so we were just tired on the boat. And then the fun bit started. We arrived in the Isle of Man. We made our way to the lift to take us back down to the car deck so we can get in the vehicle. And the lift wouldn't work. So that was entertaining. we were waiting there, and the engineers were trying to fix it. The fella at the top to take us down in the lift, he was getting a bit agitated because the lift wouldn't work. They didn't want to make us late. Bear in mind then, it's, 10 o'clock the boat got in, we were still stood there at 1:15 on top of the boat. So then we had to wait for all the cars to get off so we could go through. There's a ramp at the front of the Manana, but the reason why we had to wait is because the ramp, it takes you out to the car deck, so we had to wait for all the cars to go so we had access to get down via where the cars go to our van. So it turns out there was me and another lady, another girl in a wheelchair with her parents. I had Yvie and Dave, obviously. And, yeah, we were the last 2 cars off the boat. So that was a bit annoying. I just wanted my bed then. And got home and went to bed. And now I'm here. So, that was my journey. I need to thank everyone personally, because I know some of Canine Partners watch this video. Excuse me. Oh, I've still got a sore bum. No, not like that. I've been sat on it loads, okay? Okay, right. Well, Canine Partners I need to thank because they made a good spread, and the accommodation was okay, and the beds were a bit. I just don't like hospital beds, so I didn't get much sleep. But the accommodation wise was ace, and they had ovens, fridge free, all self-catering equipment that you needed. They had overhead hoists so I could get in and out of my chair, which was really handy because it's just out the way then, and it was on the ceiling. So yeah, the accommodation was good. We had to share with a lady. She was partnered with Quinna, which was a Labradoodle, black Labradoodle, gorgeous. And so she had her own room with her dog. I had mine, and Dave had his own room as well. So yeah, the accommodation was great. There's a lot of building works going on there at the minute. They're getting a new 4-bedroom. Is it 4-bed? 4-bed apartment thing for us when we go and stay. This one that we're in now is a bit outdated. Sorry guys, my phone keeps running out of memory, so I'm just going to make this quick. Yeah, I want to thank everyone at Canine Partners for the accommodation, everything that they do for dogs, changing people's lives. And they really have changed my life for the better. And I need to thank Ruth Bredding for looking after Yvie and puppy parents. Ruth Narracott for looking after Yvie and puppy parent. Being a puppy parent, you've all done an amazing job. And Laura for training. You've done an amazing job training Yvie for me. Means a lot. I think Yvie's happy about living here. She seems happy. And everyone at Canine Partners, I've just got to thank you massively. You guys do an amazing job. I'm gonna have to cut this video short, I'm afraid. Sorry. My memory's about to go. But yeah, thanks to everyone, and thanks to just everyone for being you and changing people's lives for the better. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.